Welcome to Borishal Cadet College. I am SM Atikur Raja, lecturer, Department of Mathematics, Borishal Cadet College, Borishal. Boys, I hope that you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Due to Corona pandemic, I could not take your class in your classroom. I have to take your class virtually. Coronavirus is like the flu. Children very rarely get sick, but it feels like a cold. Be careful and tell your parents or teacher if you don't feel good. Tell an adult or your teacher if you don't feel good, you have a cough, your head hurts. For your safety, stay at home, wear mask, wash your hands. Boys, now I am going to take your higher mathematics second paper class for class 12. Today's topic, motion of a particle moving in a straight line or a plane. Learning outcome. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to know about solving problem about motion, discuss about CQ and MCQ. CQ. Here is a picture. This CQ based on this picture. The figure shows a flowing river where the velocity of current and a boat are respectively 3 km per hour and 5 km per hour. Find the distance traveled by the boat along SE in 18 seconds. How much time does the boat require to cross the river along the shortest path? Find the required time to cross the river in the shortest time. Solution. Let velocity of the current U equal to 3 km per hour. Here, velocity of the current 3 km per hour. Here given. Velocity of the boat 5 km per hour. Resultant along SC root over 3 square plus 5 square plus 2 into 3 into 5 cos 60 degree. That means root over 9 plus 25 plus 15. That means root over 49 equal to 7 km per hour. That means 7 into 1000 by 3600 meter per second. Whereas we are trying to find the distance traveled by the boat along SC in 18 seconds. After calculation, we get 35 by 18 meter per second. So, whereas distance traveled in 18 seconds is 35 by 18 into 18. That means 35 meters, which is our required answer. Whereas now we find how much time does the boat required to cross the river along the shortest path? To cross the river in shortest path, the resultant W must along AD was the resultant W must along AD. Resultant will make right angle with the velocity of current which make right angle. From right angle triangle AEC we get S square plus A square equal to C square, whereas here we apply Pythagoras theorem. Here the value of SE3, A, W and C5. That means 3 square plus W square equal to 5 square. After calculation, W square equal to 25 minus 9 equal to 16. So was W equal to 4 km/h. Required time, distance by resultant. That means here 35.5 by 4. That means 1.375 hour. Now, C. Find the required time to cross the river in the shortest time. Let the boat starts along AF with velocity 5 km/h, making an angle 0 degree with the direction of the current in the shortest time. The result part, velocities 5 and 3 and 5 along AB is 3 cos 90 degree plus 5 cos 90 degree minus theta equal to 5 theta. Was here this angle is theta. Here cos 0 degree means 0. Here cos 90 degree, that means sine. Here cos 90 degree minus theta equal to sine theta. So finally boys we get 5 sine theta. Required time 5.5 by 5 sine theta. That means 1.1 by sine theta. The time will be minimum if sine theta is maximum. That is sine theta equal to 1. But you know the maximum value of sine theta equal to 1, which is sine 90 degree. That means theta equal to 90 degree. Now the shortest time 1.1 by sine 90 degree, that means 1.1 by 1, that means 1.1 hour. So but here we find out the required time to cross the river in shortest time, to cross this river in shortest time. CQ2. In Bangladesh versus India, Mirpur test, Shakib hit a ball within a velocity 20 meters per second and at an angle 45 degree with the horizon so that it becomes a 6 over the head of the bowler. The distance described by the ball inside the field is 35 meters. Find the time of the flight of the ball. Determining the greatest height, find the time required to reach there. Suppose a fielder standing on boundary rope can catch the ball at a height of 3 meters. Will he be able to catch the ball Justify your answer. Solution. Find the time of flight of the ball. Here u equal to 20 meter per second, 20 meter per second, alpha equal to 45 degree. Time of the flight t equal to 2u sine alpha by g. Whereas you know this formula. Here 2 into 20 plus sine 45 degree by 9.8. Here the value of u is 20, alpha equal to 45 degree, and the value of g equal to 9.8. Whereas after calculation you get this value 2.89. Was now determining the greatest height. Find the time required to reach there. Solution. Here u equal to 20 meter per second, alpha equal to 45 degree, g equal to 9.8 meter per second square. If h is the maximum height, then h equal to u square sine square alpha by 2s g. Was if we put this value, then you get 20 square dot sine square 45 degree by 2 into 9.8. That means 10.2 meter. Again, if t is the time required to reach the maximum height, then t equal to u sine alpha by g. Boys, you know this formula. If we put the value, then you get 20 sine 45 degree by 9.8. That means 1.44 approx. Now we solve C. Suppose a fielder standing on boundary rope can catch the ball at a height of 3 meters. Will he be able to catch the ball? Justify your answer. Solution. Let the ball will remain at a height h during crossing the horizontal distance, here x equal to 35 meters. If the required time is t, then x equal to u cos alpha t. So t equal to x by u cos alpha. If you put this value, then you get 35 by 20 cos 45 degree. Because here x equal to 35 meter, u equal to 20, and alpha equal to 45 degree. After calculation, you get 2.475 seconds. Here, as you know this formula, h equal to u sine alpha t minus half gt square. That means if we put the value u alpha and t g, then you get this. That means 20 sine 45 degree into 2.475 minus half into 9.8 into 2.475 square. After calculation, as you get 4.986, which is greater than 3. So the fielder will not be able to catch the ball, which is our justified answer. But now we solve some MCQ problem. A car standing from rest moves with uniform acceleration and attains a velocity 8 meters per second in 4 seconds. Which one was the velocity of the car after 2 seconds? Explanation. Was here a car starting for rest. That means u equal to 0. Moves with uniform acceleration, attains a velocity 8 meters per second. That means final velocity v equal to 8. In time t 4 seconds. That means t equal to 4. But you know the formula F equal to V minus U by T. If you put this value in this formula, then you get 8 minus 0 by 4 equal to 2. Velocity after 2 seconds, V equal to U plus AT. Using this formula, U plus AT or FT, that you get 0 plus 2 into 2. But here, U equal to 0 because it starts from rest. So finally, boys, after calculation, you get 4. So our required answer is B, 4 meter per second. Another MCQ, a particle is let fall from the top of a tower. If it fails to reach the ground in 5 seconds, then what is the distance described by it in that time? Explanation. Here, U equal to 0 meter per second, G equal to 9.8 meter per second, T equal to 5 seconds. Distance, H equal to ut plus half gt square, U equal to 0. So this value ut equal to 0. Here half into g, that means 9.8 into 5 square. But finally you get 122.5. So our required answer is D, which is the value 122.5. Another MCQ. The maximum horizontal range of a projectile is 200 meter. Which one is the greatest height? Explanation. Here R maximum equal to 200 meter. Here given 200 meter. G equal to 9.8 meter per second square. But you know the formula R maximum equal to U square by G. If we put the value R maximum, that means 200 equal to U square by 9.8. That means U square equal to 1960. But S maximum equal to U square sin square alpha by 2sg. Here, but you know, for maximum, the value of alpha equal to 45 degree. Now, here we apply the value. So, 1960, which is the value of U square. Sine 45 degree equal to 1 by root 2, and its square is half. So, here the value of G is 9.8. So, boys, finally you get 50 after calculation from this term. So our required answer is 50 meter. A balloon is ascending with a velocity 20 meter per second, and a stone is let fall from it which reaches the ground in 20 seconds. How high was the balloon when the stone was dropped? Explanation. Here h equal to minus ut plus half gt. That means minus 20 into 20 plus half, 9.8 into 20 square. After this calculation, boys, you get 1560 meter. So our required answer is D, which is 1560 meter. Another MCQ, a particle projected with velocity u and at an angle alpha has greatest height. Explanation. But you know the formula is equal to u square sin square alpha by 2g. So from this you get the answer C. Homework. A football player kicked a ball with a velocity of 25 meter per second and at an angle 30 degree with the horizon from 80 meter front of goalkeeper. For catching the ball, the goalkeeper runs with velocity 10 meter per seconds, which is the step. Now, question. A boy can swim directly across a canal of wide 80 meter in 5 minutes when there is no current. The required time is double when there is current. What is the velocity of current? What is the velocity of the ball after 0.5 seconds? Can the goalkeeper catch the ball before the ball hits the ground? This is the important CQ from this chapter. So try to solve it. Boys, coronavirus has stopped our life. Follow these easy steps to help prevent the spread of COVID-19. Disinfect surfaces around your home and work. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Cover your mouth when you sneeze or cough. Thank you.